Although I fully admit I'm not all that interesting, I did ask for some questions for a Q&A if anybody was interested. And I got a lot of questions on Facebook. I got one on YouTube. So let's go with some questions here. I'm going to try not to edit this as much as possible, so forgive me if I stutter a little bit or I ramble on like I am right now.
It's rambling.
And I hope I'm pronouncing this name right. Tricame Alberto asks, what's your most favorite horror movie and what's your least favorite? Honestly, I have a lot of favorite horror movies, but if I have to pick one, it's just going to be The Exorcist from 1973, because that's the first horror movie I remember watching. If I didn't have a personal connection to The Exorcist, it would probably be The Thing. Eric Andrew Fornelli, again, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing everybody's name, I do apologize. What got you into horror? Do the same things that scared you as a kid still scare you? What character do you think embodied fear the most? Worst horror movie you've ever seen? All right, I'm going to answer a few of these really quick. Got me into horror. I don't know. I just love horror. I really can't say for sure. The things that scared me as a kid, probably, still scare me today. Like realistically, tornadoes. I still have a very, very real fear of that. Probably from watching The Wizard of Oz. It went on to Twister. And of course, we get a lot of tornadoes down in the South. And aliens. They came out of nowhere, right?
My brain, my poor diseased brain.
Character embodied fear the most. Like a fearful character? Ever since I heard that the one character from Alien was supposed to be the fear of the audience, I would say her. But if you mean like fearful, like if I should be afraid of them, xenomorph. The worst horror movie I've ever seen. I'm taking this as the most poorly made or one that I hate the most. I don't count it as horror, but a lot of people said it was horror, so I watched it. And I watched part of it because I couldn't stand it. A Serbian film.
What's wrong with you people?
Robert Maxson. What state do I live in? I can't tell that because it's a secret.
Why are you whispering?
My identity must remain a secret.
And do you think location makes a difference in the horror genres you prefer? Yeah, probably. Although, like, my mind goes to, like, The Hills Have Eyes and, weirdos living in the country. You might think that Southerners would be, like, more in tune with that. Like, oh, we live in the woods. Oh, I'm going to be scared of these people. Not really. I think that would be more for Northerners.
Yankees. Dirty Yankees.
So yeah, I think it does have a play. Tiffany Marie Bradley, do you cosplay? If so, what? If not, what would you cosplay if you could cosplay anything? Oh, wow. I've never cosplayed. If that's the correct, wow. If that's the correct way of saying it, I would love to. I think that would be so awesome. But if I could, and I do not have the body for it at all.
Desserts!
For many reasons, but I love the Predator, and I know there's been several that have been made afterwards, but I'm talking like the original Predator movie. I want to be the Predator. I want to look like the Predator, and I want to be able to. It would look kind of goofy. Cosplays for everyone, though. Daniel Berlin, and I'm probably totally mispronouncing your name. I'm so sorry. How old were you the first time you watched a horror movie, and what was the movie? And I'm sure I've seen a lot of things. I'm sure I've seen a lot of horror movies, but the one that I do remember vividly was watching The Exorcist. Obviously, I watched it after, well, I can't say obviously, you don't know my age. But I have seen The Exorcist so many times, and that is the first movie I remember watching as a kid, and it terrified me. It's an awesome movie. It's a great movie, and one of the reasons why I named my puppy Damien. Damien from The Exorcist, Father Damien Karras, and of course, we have Damien from The Omen, and Damien Leone, who created Terrifier. Damien's a good horror name in a lot of aspects, so. Matt Coleman asks, what would your premise be for your own horror story? Oh my God. See, I did kind of read these as they came by, and I replied or liked or, reacted some way. But I'm actually sitting down and reading this and thinking about it now. Oh man. Okay, so I said I'm scared of aliens. It would probably be something about aliens. Or ghosts.
Or like a ghost.
Good question. Christy Walker, what horror movie really messed you up? There's been a lot. Horror movies that scare me or stay with me for a long time, I'm going to count. Hereditary actually is really scary in my own personal opinion.
I think it's kind of cool.
And what I loved about Hereditary is a lot of things you can miss the first, even second time, and the third time you watch the movie, you'll catch it. So there's a lot of things you'll catch on multiple watches. Oh, but when I was a kid, though, Child's Play terrified the hell out of me. I was a little girl with lots of dolls in my room. It was scary. Skylar Loader, top 5 horror movies and why? Ooh, good one.
Let me think.
I gotta start writing this stuff down.
Number 5 is The Witch from 2015. I think like the subtitle is a New England folk tale about this family who kind of get cast out. Long story short, they blame the girl for the bad things that are happening because they think she's a witch. There's some really eerie scenes in that film, and it's very realistic. The ending is a little more supernatural, depending how you want to take it. You can think, well, maybe this isn't happening. The scene that got me like really into it, like I knew this was going to be something that I would really enjoy, was the peekaboo scene.
Boo! 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 There you are. There you are. Boo!
Sam? Number 4 is probably going to be Hereditary from 2018. It's subtle. There are actually a lot of jump scares, but not in the typical horror movie fashion. Number 3 is going to be Alien from 1979. Basically space truckers, as many people have said before. The alien and all the designs by H.R. Geiger, it's so unique. It's so intimidating and intense in scenes. So many practical effects were used. And of course, space is scary. One of my favorite things about it is she went back to save the cat.
Am I Claire Lambert? I want to get the hell out of here.
Oh, God, it's moving right towards you. Move, get out of there. Moving towards you, move. Oh, no, not that way, the other way, God.
Number 2 is going to be The Thing from 1982. It's more of a thriller to me. And of course has my, favorite fear, Alien. And there's a lot of paranoia involved. A lot of distrust, and you don't really know who to trust in the film. And you think, man, what would I do in that situation? Stuck in the middle of nowhere, they're stuck in the Antarctic. They don't know who is real and who is the thing. Despite the dog scene, because I love animals, I still skip that part though. Despite the dog scene, I still love it. It's still a great film.
Wait! All right, go!
You gotta be fucking kidding.
And of course, my number 1 is going to be The Exorcist. I already mentioned it 100 times. I'm so sorry.
Did you know my mother died recently?
Yes, I did. I'm very sorry.
No. Is Reagan aware of it?
Not at all. Why'd you ask?
It's not important. Good night.
My top 5 favorite horror movies. Thank you so much for asking. That was fun. And what's your 5 top favorite films? I would love to hear it and your reasons why. I did get one little question here from my YouTube page in my community tab. I Like Creepy Stuff asked, what's your opinion on the butterfly effect, the first one? A long time ago, I can't remember what it was. It had Ashton Kutcher in it. It's been so long since I've seen it. I actually saw it in the theater. I remember it was entertaining. It was entertaining. It didn't stick with me as oh wow, this is a great movie. And if anybody loves it, which obviously I Like Creepy Stuff did, so I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings or I'm happy that you liked it.
That's all that matters.
Don't remember much about it, but the one scene I do remember, and maybe this is just my memory and I could be exaggerating, but I do remember that he somehow altered the course of time in the future.
This is gonna cost me.
And his girlfriend became like a crackhead prostitute. That's kind of what I remember. Am I wrong?
I know I'm right.
Feel free to answer these questions yourself, in the comments. And it doesn't have to be horror, any movie at all. So thank you so much for taking the time to ask these questions. I really appreciate it. And have a good day. Bye.
Wow. You're still here.